What up, fam? I'm Eve with the baby's booty, and we have a very informative live tonight. Okay, so we got to cover some bases. We got to lay out some ground plan, some groundwork, and we got to get it together. Okay, because there's a couple of things that are going on in the background that you need to know about. Okay. So, if you have epilepsy, I'm letting you know now. A heifer is wearing her stunner shades right now. So, look anywhere other than the stunner shades if you have epilepsy. I don't have epilepsy, but I know it do mess with my mind and my brain when I see stuff flashing. So I don't know what I got going on, but we that's neither here nor there. Where we at right now is we are going to talk about blinging in the new year the easy way. Okay. So before we get into all of that, I'm gonna say what's up to the people in the chat. What's up, y'all? Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with me tonight. I have been a little MIA, had to regroup, refocus, get it together because sometimes the boat can get rocked a little bit, and it's just like get it together, fam. Like for instance, Miss Michelle Allen, who is also AKA SB Creations, has been a member for 7 months and she wanted y'all to know it. So we're going to holler and ring the bell for Miss Michelle. Yes, honey. Yes. And wanted to say thank you so very much for toughing it out with us for 7 months. It is totally appreciated. Okay. All right. So we also have some really awesome designs tonight, one of which we are going to bling, and I'm also going to show that after we get done in the chat. Okay, so let's go into the comments. I can say hey real quick to some folks like I usually do it. I know some of y'all is like, do she have to be saying hey to people? Well, guess what? I mean, come on, fam, think about it. Wouldn't you want somebody to say hey to you? Hello, you took the time to get out of your busy schedule to go and look somebody in their face for roughly 2 hours and she won't even acknowledge who you is. Yeah, I'm going to say, hey. All right, so Leslie Cash Tales, what up, homie? Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Make It with Marilyn is also a YouTube Hoop Group member. Thank you for coming to hang out, Miss Marilyn. Even though I took a couple of days to respond to your text, I apologize, fam. I apologize. Nick Nack Nurse, hey, honey. Hey, neighbor. Welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Baby Giant Services, LLC. Welcome. Thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. And hey, Sheila Cushionberry. Welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hopefully Bailey is there. If not, send her my love. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We also have Josette Lovercheck. Welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Gina Spears is here. Welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Miss JB is a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for your membership. Carla Thomas Anders, thank you as well for your membership. I really appreciate it. And thank you for joining us tonight. Hey, Jesse Gibson, big hugs. Welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Linda Gray, welcome, and thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. We also have Karen Murray. Hey, honey, welcome. So Crafty, welcome. Girl, what's up with all the snow y'all been getting? That is crazy. I understand, but it's crazy. I love it. Send some down this way. So Crafty, please. We need to get rid of these germs. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Appreciate you hanging out. Hey, Donzel, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. No sleeping this time. Hey, Raina, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. I don't remember seeing your name, so welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. Gail Designs, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Leela Nelson, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. NJ, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. Porgy, what's up? Welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We also have Chris Milk Collabo. Welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We also have Jess Craft Therapy LLC. Miss Willie Roseman is also in the house. Welcome to the both of you. Tanyu, welcome, Tanyu. That's my homie. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Denicia Baldwin and Zelda Brown, thank you to the both of you for being YouTube Hoop Group members as well, and for hanging out with us tonight. Dennis Cheatham is in the house. The Rhinestone mechanic himself is here up front and in personal. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out. And we're going to show his designs here in a moment. Andrea Butler, aka Drees Loves Sewing and Crafts. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. Lucille, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. Shirley Dabney, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We also have Viola Floyd, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. LaShonda Rice, what up, girl? Welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Miss Merlinda Lacey, Picture Me Crafting, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Y'all, I'm going to scroll down. I want to say hey to everybody else. Aisha from Trinidad, Kelly, welcome. Dr. Cheneva Early, welcome. Sherry P, welcome. Angela Marie is a YouTube Hoop Group member, welcome. Miss Patrice with Craftable Things, welcome. And thank you both, Patrice and Angela Marie, for being YouTube Hoop Group members. I appreciate it. Thank you. And let's scroll on down because it's a lot of y'all in here, and I definitely need to get into showing you guys the designs for this week, the information overload that we have for this week as well. And while we're talking about the information overload, I'm also going to start cutting out a template. So let me show you the templates that we have this week. Oh God, we don't want to talk about that. So Just Craft Therapy, which website? Is it highfixfix.store or is it the baby's booty.store? Because the baby's booty.store is not open at all. It should not be open because the buy-in doesn't start until next Thursday. So next Thursday, the buy-in should start. If you don't have hey, Jacqueline's on. If you don't have, yikes, I just drew a blank, which isn't unusual. So let me think about what I was getting ready to say while I go to the Rhinestone mechanic. And then we'll share screen. I was talking about the website being down, but then I started to say something else. But hopefully it'll come back to me. If not, oh, was it the newsletter? I think it was the newsletter. If you haven't received your newsletter, please check your spam. A newsletter was sent out last week. And also there's a link in the community tab here for the newsletter and in the Facebook group. So definitely check that newsletter out. It is power packed. And Karen N, thank you so much for being a member for a year. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes, thank you so very much for being a member here on our channel. Let's go to comments. And Rhinestone mechanic. That's what I was doing. I lost my thingy. The Rhinestone. There we go. All right. So let me share a screen. Let's see when I go to check out. Ooh, I don't know. It could be. I mean, because websites do go down from time to time. It's not like a website that I'm actually actively processing and stuff in the background. It's hosted and all the other jazz, but I'll check into it and see what's going on. I apologize for any inconvenience if it is down. Let me share screen, and while we're blinging, I'll check the website, or Mr. McQuackins will check it in the background. So this week, here are the designs that are on the Rhinestone Mechanic. So if you click the link in the description below, you'll see Rhinestone Mechanic's latest designs, and here they are. So there's 7 right here on the main page. They're $5 for right now. Okay, a really economical way to grab you some designs at $5 each. But the thing is, these designs are $5 for the next 24 hours. Okay, $5 for the next 24 hours. So you might want to grab them before the price increases. I'm just saying, because the price is going to go up. Just like these, the price went up. These were $5 last week. And if you missed out on them, you know, kind of sucks. Kind of sucks, because this one, all of these, actually, these 3 and these 2 for sure will be good money makers for you if you, you know, make shirts out of these in the next few weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like they just totally go with this particular season. So I mean, if you're trying to make money, I'm just saying, I ain't trying to make nobody make money, but I'm just saying, if you want to, the money is there and it's waiting on you. I'm just saying. All right, and so this week these are $5. I absolutely love the lion. He is super dope. We're gonna cut out the flower today, so I'm gonna cut this out here shortly. And then there's a mystery box this week. Now the mystery boxes, there's a mystery box every week. It's $2 and that price never changes. It's always $2. Okay. So just keep that in mind. You can grab the mystery box anytime, but the rest of these designs, the price does go up. So just keep that in mind for our designs. Now this week, like I said, this one I'm going to uh-oh. Is that what you were trying to say? Is it this website or mine? I don't know what website you was talking about. But this is the one that I'm going to do. So, I don't know. Maybe something going on with the whole intro webs, because you know how the intro webs ain't always faithful. But I already have the design. The rose is what I'm going to cut out. Okay. And I think I hear Mr. saying something in the background. Let me see. Let's be put okay. I saw that message. Okay. Oh, okay, Gina. Okay, cool. There was some issues earlier as well. So it happens. It's just you never know with websites. I just swear you don't. Do you have to have a silhouette machine to cut for the rhinestones? You only have a Cricut. Kenyatta, homie. No, fam. We cuts on Cricut too. I mean, I don't cut on Cricut anymore because I have a whole absolutely gorgeous, super fast, super efficient, and super expensive cutting machine. So I cut on Graphy. I have the Graph Tech. So I don't use the Cricut anymore for cutting my rhinestone templates, but I do have up there under his royal purple cover is Prince, and Prince is the Cricut Maker. He's not like the Cricut Maker 3000 or whatever the latest Cricut Maker is, but he's just your regular Cricut Maker. I also used to have, I've given them away. I also used to have the Cricut Air 2 and the Cricut 1. Okay, and those are much older machines. That's how I started this rhinestone journey, fam, is with that Cricut 1. That was before I got the Cricut Air 2. And then I was cutting Cricut rhinestone templates with both the Cricut 1 and the Cricut Air 2. So yes, fam, Cricut, definitely you can cut out rhinestone templates. You also can use the silhouette. Even though I personally have had issues cutting out my rhinestone templates with the silhouette, I don't use that at all for my templates, but I have cut out templates with that. And then over on the table, I also have the Romeo, which is the Caesar cutting machine. So the Caesar or Michaels carries the Juliet. Either one of those also can cut rhinestone templates. You don't absolutely have to have a specific machine to cut out them. As a matter of fact, the Cricut Joy can cut rhinestone templates. I've cut out templates with that as well. Okay, so is there a tutorial? You have the silhouette software, but not, oh, girlfriend, there's a tutorial link in the description below. I have a beginner's class and also the crafting camp has started. So let me pull that up as well. The crafting camp has definitely not started, but the tickets have started to go on sale. And now that I think about it, my crazy tail didn't put the link in the description. That's a darn shame. All right, so let me go to our Facebook group and I'm going to pull up my post. Oh, let me not do that right there. Bloop, let's do that. And click there. Thank you. Trying to get it together. Group post, that's what I need. That's the newsletter. There we go. Holler. Okay, so let me share screen. Entire screen share. Okay, so this is the turn your crafts into cash, the Crafting for Profit Camp. It is a free 3-day event. It starts January 25th, lasts through the 27th. And here are the links. Matter of fact, let me grab these and pop them into the description because I should have had it on there. And I'm gonna put it in the chat. Okay. So the Crafting for Profit Camp, I was in it last year as well, if I'm not mistaken. And so you can join that. More than myself are instructors in this camp. Okay. And let's click here. Not there. Sorry. Let's grab the free ticket link because you can get a free ticket or you can get an all access pass ticket. Okay. So the free ticket and the all access pass will give you access to 32 workshops. So if you've been thinking about getting into business, which today's show is also going to go into some other things to help you when you're trying to get into business, or at least get it together so that if you wanted to go into business, it'll make it a lot easier. Okay. So here are, some classes that you can take. It's a 3-day event. And if you buy the all access pass, you can watch it at your leisure. You don't have to watch it all the 25th, 26th, and 27th. But if you buy the free ticket, you do have to watch it the 25th, 26th, and 27th. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. You can watch it. It's still free, right? So here are your different instructors that are in the Crafting for Profit Camp this year. And pretty much, like it says, starting a craft business is hard. You can connect in the Facebook group. The workshops are broken down, specific machinery classes if you wanted to, but there's also other things like how to sell AI generated products, handling competition and standing out, crafting compelling product descriptions, goal setting for crafters, how to break down big goals, so on and so forth. Look at all these different classes. But this is how to use rhinestones to add variety to your handmade business is definitely the one other business class that you can take. And this one is free. And I'm teaching how to use the rhinestones. So yes, there are tons of options out there. Myself specifically, I do have a link in the description to a beginner's class that I offer. And it is usable with any cutting machine. It's not cutting machine specific. So you can check that out. And that's also a class that you can watch at your leisure. Every blue moon will have a live class, but I don't have a live class going on the schedule at this moment. So there are options out there. We also, which I'll show you here in a little bit, as long as I don't forget, we also have a kit in our store that will allow you to have just about everything you need to start making some rhinestone material and see if you like it. It has a little template built into it that comes in it rather, and you can use that to make things and learn how to do rhinestones before you even start cutting anything out. All right. So and in addition to that, which I haven't changed it yet, so let me go to the website and show you guys where this is as well for those who are just getting into it. Hold on, let me share my screen. Share screen. Thank you, Kitty and Doggy. So here is our website. You can go to the buy-in when it opens on the 25th, and there on this part of the website, you can get wholesale rhinestones in bulk at wholesale prices rather in bulk. Okay, for your bling. And that's the buy-in, but for time being, you can purchase buy now at smaller quantities. But also keep in mind an announcement coming in weeks soon that will help you out with that as well. But here's the beginning bling kit. See, it comes with that template right there with the hearts. It comes with some rhinestones. It comes with a scoop. It comes with a brush. It comes with tweezers and a pen in a cute little pouch. That will help you, start your journey, right? But if you get the beginner's pouch and you're like, okay, I like it. I think I want to try a little bit more just to be sure. Well, you can come here to the Rhinestone template mailed to you. And for right now, here's the list of templates that you can get mailed to you. I will cut them out for you. I will stick them onto a backing so that you can keep it and just move it around as you need it. You don't take it off of the backing. You just bling it right there on the backing. And then it also comes with transfer tape. Okay. So you can do that as well. And you don't even have to cut out anything if you don't want to. Now, the only downside to this, which really ain't a downside, but it's a downside for some people, these are only my designs. Like, I don't have authorization to cut out anyone else's designs and send them to you because people's designs are proprietary. That's just what it is. All right. So that's an option as well. All right. So let's stop sharing. I'm going to grab my Corel because, like I mentioned, I usually cut my templates out on the Graph Tech. So I'm going to open up Corel and we're going to bring over the rows. And with the rows, we're going to cut that out. I also want to cut out the lion. Now, I don't think I'll be blinging the lion with you guys tonight, but I do want to bling out the rows. Now, while I'm in the process of doing the rows, I want to talk to you guys a little bit because on this channel, what our goal is to be helpful and to help you out with starting your business, running your business, if you even want to do a business. But even if you don't want to do a business, our plans here and why we even teach to you guys and tell you about all of this stuff and the things that you can do is because we want you in a position where that even if you don't want to start a business right now, you can in the future because you just never know what the future holds. You guys, I just got information from a relative that a company that she works for, which is supposedly a real job and a good job, them suckers is about to lay off a whole ton of folks, right? Okay. And so what did that person say to me when I was talking to her? They're talking about laying off and I don't know what I'm going to do. I just wish I had a side hustle like you. Fam, a side hustle. What are you saying? Like, number one, it's a whole legit business. Number two, I've been telling you this is a whole legit business that you could have been doing for years. Because I've been on YouTube for 5, 6, however many years doing this crafting thing, and I've been trying to line them up to do the business. And so you don't know when your time will change. You don't know when the tides will change. And so that being the case, we're just trying to help you get into a position where you are doing projects that you love to do and making money off of them. But at the same time, we also teach you how to do this in a strategic way so that you don't get burned out. Okay, because you can get burnt out as well. And that's also something that we're going to be touching on, not necessarily specifically, but it's going to cover it because of the way we're going to be going over this tonight. Okay, so let me share my screen. I now have Corel pulled up. I now have Corel pulled up. And so I'm going to import in Dennis's design, the giant rose, because that's definitely one. Now, if you whenever you get those designs purchased and you download them and you unzip the file, extract the file, unzip the file, whatever you want to call it, you open the file and extract it. Then you have two options. You have one part of the design that says design space and one part of the design that does not say design space. If you're using Cricut, grab the one that says design space. He made it super easy for you. If you're not using Cricut, just grab the other one, okay? And that's the one that I'm going to grab because that's the one I'm going to use. And why is my thing? There we go. Thank you. All right, and so here is the design. Also, he made it super easy where it says size check. Bounding boxes are 10 by 13 inches. Okay, so this is a pretty big design, which that's the name of the design is a big rose, right? And so I'm going to use probably this one. That way I don't have to layer anything. All right. And so I'm going to ungroup objects. And then I'm going to click this one up here and look at the size, and notice my size is not what he said the size was supposed to be. So it says that the bounding boxes are 10 by 13. This says 7 by 9. So I'm going to change this 7.5. I'm going to make sure my padlock is locked. I don't know. Let me take me down. Let me take me down off the screen so that it makes this bigger. All right. And there's a padlock right here where the measurements are. Can you see that? See my black arrow? And if I go straight up from right here, you see a padlock. That padlock is locked. You definitely need to make sure that that padlock is locked when you are working with these templates, to make sure that they maintain the right size, because the width and the height needs to stay proportionate. Okay. The way it was designed. So I'm going to change this one to 10 inches. So I'm just going to highlight the whole thing, and I'm going to type 10 and hit enter. Because I have that padlock, both numbers change to what they're supposed to be, as you see, because now it says 10 by 13. I didn't even have to change that second number. Did you notice that? I didn't even have to change it. It changed it automatically because that padlock was locked. Okay. So that's what I have to do, but you need to double check that too when you go into Cricut Design Space, or if you go into Silhouette, or if you go into Romeo, so on and so forth. Okay. So I'm going to ungroup this one as well. And I'm going to grab the square, move that out of the way. I'm going to grab the red and put the red down here. I'm going to grab the green, put the green right here. And then I'm going to grab the outline and put the outline up here. Now, as you see, it's bigger with me breaking it up like that. So I'm going to change the size of my canvas, right? So I'm going to click right here to the side so that nothing is highlighted. And now here, up here is the size of my canvas. This is a 12 by 24. And it's just too small. So I'm going to make this actually 12 by, let's go, I'm going to do another 4 inches just for the heck of it, because I want to put bounding boxes like what he had around my stuff. Okay. So now I'm going to bring this down, and I'm going to put a bounding box around the rose head. I like boxes because it helps me weed out my designs easier. Okay. And then I'm going to ungroup all of the stones to the flower. And so when you double check the size and resize the whole design, like you saw me do earlier, it makes sure that this design comes in at the whole sizes that you need. Okay. Because if I had to cut that out the way it was earlier, then my holes would have been too small for me to use with my SS10 stones. Okay. So let's put a bounding box around this one as well. And then I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to put a bounding box around this flower too. Let me move that, and then I'm going to move this over. So that my box is on the mat like it's supposed to be. And then we're going to ungroup all objects. Make sure this is, yep, that's ungrouped, because my cutter, all of these dots have to be ungrouped. Okay. And so I'm going to Control A, select everything. And I'm going to have to make this a little bit longer, because you see it's still just too big. So we're going to turn that from 28 to, let's go 30 inches. All right. And there I have it. So now I can send this to my cutting machine. I'm going to hit launch. And there's my graph text software. So hopefully that made sense. Memory problem scared. I'm going to make Zoe paddling fast to learn. Miss Sharon Davis, I am sorry to hear about that, but yes, that's one of the other situations. I mean, anything, there can be changes that come without any warning whatsoever, and it can totally rock the boat. And you're sitting there like, what what is there to do? I have another friend, well, associate, that I've done business with. What's the URL for the free crafting for profit class? So in the chat, in the description, the first URL is for free. The second URL says all access pass. So you may see AAP, that's the all access pass. That's the one that there's a charge, but just up above that, I put the free link. So the free link, I always post it first. So if you see the links, then both links are there. Renee. So, but yeah, it's another friend. She actually did start doing t-shirts and stuff like that with her cutter machine, and she ended up with cancer. Matter of fact, let me back up. She just found out within the last, I want to say 3 weeks, that she had cancer, and she's now taking treatments. But just before that, like 2 months before that, her husband unexpectedly passed away, and she's like my age. And so it's like it kind of like rocked her boat. She was already making shirts and stuff before he passed. So after he passed, that was a loss of income that she had, with her family. And so she's having to rely back on the her making shirts and stuff to pad and supplement her income. But then on top of that, now she's doing treatments and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Just you, and this is the other thing. Oh, the second URL is cut off. Okay, I'll post it again here in the chat. This is the other thing. You also don't want to jump into too many bandwagons at one time, so to speak. Let me get this off of my screen and minimize this so that I can show you something else. Let's go here. That's the website. So congratulations on the anniversary. And someone asked about this. I'll show you what this is. So the reason for the glasses, let me make sure I got it right. Okay. I've been practicing. I hope I got this right. All right. So love you guys. And then we'll get into all the rest. But this is, so today we are going to bling as soon as that's done cutting out. I've already started the rows so that we can do that. We're going to play with some chromes tonight. That's the pretty chrome polish. We're going to do some chrome. And we are going to be putting the chrome rhinestones in the buy-in. So if you're interested, next week the buy-in starts. But we're also piggybacking off of a prior show that we were doing where we were talking about planners, right? And we were showing how with the X2 I was making the planner covers, which they're right here. I did make planner covers, even though I'm going to end up making bigger ones because I ended up reconsidering my planner plans. Isn't that crazy? You got a plan for a planner. But anyway, reconsidering my planner plans, and this isn't going to be big enough. It's just not. And I don't want a bunch of multiple planners. So here's one that I did with Ecstasy. I did this one live with you guys. And I also did this one, things that I'm likely to forget. I definitely need a large one of these. And then I also did this one, little book of happy things, which turned out super. All of these were done on the X2 laser, and things I'm likely to forget. Again, I love this design because I forget things, a lot of things. And so this just touched my heart, which is why I have two. But I'm going to make these bigger, right? And then I also got the cinch. Delonda was showing how to make the journals, and she used the cinch, and I thought the cinch was super cool. I like that better than these rings. So I'm going to make a bigger journal and use the cinch to put the journal together, right? Well, in doing so, I'm piggybacking off of that because I was saying, make your plans, make your planner. And we were talking about adding the buy-in dates to the planner. Well, in talking to the mister, you guys, there's so many things that we need to plan for. And especially if you're looking to start this as a business, okay? And this is one of those instances where I really wish I could channel Delonda right now. And I don't have a printed out checklist of what we need to talk about, because it's going to be super important for you to remember this. So I personally suggest maybe bookmarking this show tonight, 9:40 time frame, because we're getting ready to go into the list of things. So the reason why is because we love what we do, right? See the glasses with the hearts? We love what we do, but it can be heartbreaking when you don't take the time to plan things out in order to make money or make the best of your situation, whether that be planning on how to procure the correct rhinestones for the next purchase season. So, what purchase seasons do you know of that are coming up now? So, this is January, we're mid January. If you're going to make money off of your bling, your rhinestones, or your embroidery, or your vinyl, or your sublimation, it doesn't matter. So what we're talking about tonight is going to cross over every last one of your crafts, and we gonna get to all of that planner wise here in a moment, okay? But what seasons? So Andrea Butler, that's coming up, and it's coming up really quickly. Then you also have St. Patrick's Day coming up in March. Look at these seasons that you really should be planning for if you're going to if that's the way you choose to capitalize. This is a way for you to pre-plan ahead. I personally would be looking at snow things, whether it be snowflakes, snowmen, sweater weather, cozy season, like Maryland's beautiful cozy season design. If y'all don't have that cozy season design, I feel sorry for you, because that's a design you definitely need to have in your arsenal, because I think that would be a hot seller on a shirt, sweatshirt, or hoodie, right? So I would be looking at that. I would also be looking forward to springy designs, beautiful, bright, beautiful colors. We have our opals that are coming up. Graduations, Anita, I forgot all about that. Mother's Day, she said. So look, these are things that you need to be pre-planning for, especially being that the buy-in is a wholesale event that only lasts for 10 days. You get your orders in bulk, and then they're shipped later. It takes about 30 days for you to get those stones. So you need to be planning out 45 days in advance, fam. You need to be planning out 45 days in advance. So going back to the glasses, you love what you do, you love your business, and you know that you want to make this work, right? Well, one of the ways to make it work is to make your plans. You make your plans, then the fireworks go off, right? And you're like, yes, I can do this. I can make this. We can get this going. And things start to fall into place. And your plans start to come to fruition. You have the right colors. You have the right blanks. You have the right, all of that available for you for your business or making money off of your stuff. And so when everything comes together and the plan is in place like it's supposed to be, then guess what? Dollar signs, holler, yes, honey. Yes, you get the dollar signs, fam. The money starts to come in. But you can't get to this stage without the first two stages. You know what I'm saying? You have to plan. And for someone, I know for a fact that there are way more in this chat that are just like me, in that you just don't plan. It's hard to plan, because I'm one of those. I was born, interestingly enough, I never did like butterflies growing up because of a personal traumatic experience. But now that I'm older, I'm like, okay, they don't bother me as much. But it's interesting because I was more of like a butterfly child, because I didn't plan. I just went with however it went. I went with the flow. However the flow flows, that's the way I would go. and it works for me sometimes, but sometimes it really doesn't, right? So I'm having to learn as a business that is now filing taxes and stuff, it's like, oh shoot, I didn't keep up with that. Yeah, no, you got to keep up with that as a business, right? So I'm having to plan. I have to plan for the buy-ins. I have to plan for the buy-ins. I have to know, hey, to be helpful to you guys, I have to know what the holidays are that are coming up. Whether I observe holidays or not, it doesn't matter, because I'm supplying to you guys what you need to make your businesses successful, right? So the opals, I have to plan ahead and make sure, hey, I know the opals are coming. We need to get ready for that. I have to plan and get the boxes that I put the stones in, the bands to put around the boxes, the shipping boxes that I ship them in, the bubble wrap that we wrap our stuff in. You see where I'm going with this? It all takes money to make money. So in order to help you get to where you want to be, that's the whole point in today's show, is we're going to talk about planning while we bling. We're going to talk about planning, and I'm going to show you some really awesome tools that will help you get where you want to be, or where you may need to be, or where you may need to be in the future, right? So let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, they are different. I don't know. Let's see. Where did I get these from? I got these from, I think I got them from CVS. That's where I got them from. Ironically, it's a drugstore. And let me confirm something. If I'm confirming something correctly, I think I have, yeah. Hold on. Whoops. I have two more. So you hang with me to the end of the show, and I'll give these two away. Okay? Hang with me to the end of the show, and we'll give these two away. All right? So I have two more pair. I bought them for the grandbabies when we went out of town, but they didn't have enough for each one of the grandbabies to have a pair. And so I bought what they had because I loved them so much. I thought they were super cool, even though my crazy self was like, oh shoot, I wear glasses, so this is not gonna work. So we're not wearing glasses tonight so that I can wear these. And yeah, that's the story behind these. And then as I was, because you can click the thingy on the side and it sort of cycles through some other designs and stuff, which is super dope. Love these. All right. And so as I went, I was like, hey, this lines up perfectly with our show tonight. All right. So anyway, our template just finished up. So we're going to switch over to the table, and I'm going to show you some planning that I've already done, that the link is in the description for, so that you can see where we are with some stuff, and then we'll get the blinging. Okay. So let's swap over. Lord, hope my camera is working right. Okay. So here is our cutting table. Let me grab my mic. And bring it over here so that y'all can hear me and I'm not super into the microphone. And I want to show you these, right? So this was a suggestion. And again, I apologize, y'all. My memory is trash and I forget things. Simple things, but I do forget. Someone suggested this to me because I was showing how I currently store my templates and stuff, and I have them in hanging file folders. But when it comes time to pull out a template in order to bling it, I have to do this number right here, going through a file cabinet. You know what that looks like. So here we have an art binder, and all it is just simply, you see that it's open at the top, and it's pockets, and I just slip my templates into these pockets. And I thought that was, at first somebody was like, yeah, you can do it, and I was like, yeah, I don't know that works. No, fam, this works. This definitely works. The only other thing is sometimes your templates might be too big, especially if you use the cutting mats to store on that we sell, because the cutting mats that we store on are big. Like this is a much bigger cutting mat than, as you see, it doesn't fit in this book. So this particular one, I would cut it down so that it would fit in the sleeve anyway. So you might have to trim it. But if it's a really big design, it might not fit in this book. And that's where my file folder that's beside me works perfectly, because the file folder will hold that size. Okay. But I just wanted to show this to you guys because I thought that was, amazing. Amazingly simple. Amazingly simple. And I don't have all of my templates in here yet. I have most of them. And because I have most of them in here, I can flip through them and pull them out as needed. And it also proves to be storage for the templates that I don't use quite as frequently. But like I can put summertime templates, spring templates. You can put customers templates in here, like for if you have, and we're going to go into that too, because I got a freebie download for you. But you can put customer templates in here, and you know where your customers templates are. You don't have to go searching for them. And then just definitely write on, write or put a sticker or vinyl or something that says, business templates. And then the rest of your personal templates can be in the hanging file folder. You see what I'm saying? So there's any number of ways to do it. And I'll show you something else that you can do that will help you out with this as well. Okay. I got so many things to talk to you guys about in planning and doing preparation until it's almost overwhelming today. It's almost overwhelming. So much that I want to talk about. For instance, let me go ahead and show this as well. Even though I think the link is in the description, I know it will be here soon because I have the link. I just got to make sure that I did put it in there in case I didn't. So for those of you who are hanging with Delonda. So Delonda, I love her so much, y'all. She is just amazing. But she challenged you guys. Well, not the official challenge, but she was going over the journals where you're journaling your projects and learning how to do certain things, right? Does that make sense? So she help you guys come up with a journal where you can put it together and add your sheets to it whenever you guys do a project, and you're working on a project and the project requires you to learn how to do certain things, and you can keep those steps journal, right? Okay, now she does a lot with vinyl and sublimation and different printers and teaching you how to do it, but the craft journal. Thank you, Rhonda. But Delonda's sewing machine and her embroidery machine right now is in a secret location, right? And so because the location is secret, she kind of can't, there's too much to go to that secret location and film and show you how to do the crafting journal from her secret location, so and I respect that, you have to respect that for what it is, right? But in the past, I've told you guys about a journal that you have access to that is specifically for the sewing and especially the embroidery arena. Okay, and so I'm gonna show you that now. So here's a pretty perfect planner. Now the physical version of this is not available right now. The physical version of this is not available right now. Now, this is from Alexis. Many of you in here who do embroidery follow her, especially if you have the brother machine. And Alexis and I go back a good little ways. And so when she came out with this planner, I was like, gotta have it. It's absolutely gorgeous. She has a digital copy of this. You hear me? She has a digital copy of this. So you can get these sheets, and these sheets can help you, you can print these out and put them in your crafting diary for those of you who do sewing and do embroidery. That's what this is for, not for the other crafting. This is for the sewing and embroidery. See the sewing stuff on the front? This is for sewing and embroidery. Okay. So yeah, there's a charge for it. There is a charge for it. But when I tell y'all, this thing is laid out very well. See the hoop size, stitch count, design dimensions. So this is part of your planning, right? So when you're going to do an embroidery job, you need to write this stuff out so that whenever you go back to do this job again for your customer, you have a record of everything that you've done and you can remember and mimic it all the way down to thread colors. So you can put Madeira 1311, whatever color that is, I don't know, but I'm just saying. And you can put that stuff on here and it will help you remember. Okay. So this, I should have the link in the description because I meant to put it there, but if not, I'll put it here in a minute. But I do have a Bling page for projects that I'm going to give you guys for free. Okay. It's just it's not as fancy as this. It's one page, not as fancy, but it's simple and you can print it out and write out your Bling project. So if you do Bling shirts for the softball team, you can write down the colors that you use, where you got the file, how many stones came in it, how many colors you need, and you can print it out and you can put it in the page with your template. So that when you go to pull that template out, you also have the written out, printed out, but written on planner page to tell you what stones and stuff you used or went to go with your project. Does that make sense? So hopefully, now this one is going to be free. I just got to link it. I think I already did link it in the description. I don't know, y'all. It was so much that I needed to do today. But this is going to be linked so that you can get the digital version of this. But this is a whole planner. Like, it's more than just that. Like, she has other stuff in here too. You know, don't think that that's just all it is. Like, she also has goals. She also has the months in review, profit, loss, so that you can keep up with how your numbers were for your business and all that jazz. Like, this book is great, but it's embroidery based. This is embroidery based, but the principle's the same. So for those of you who do embroidery, yes, you can use this and print out your pages from this and add it to your crafting planner, because crafting is a part, embroidery is a part of your crafting if you do embroidery, right? Does that make sense? If you don't do embroidery, then you don't have to worry about this. And you can get the free Bling planning page that I'm going to link to you guys. And you can add that to your crafting journal. And it should help. I also have something else that's going to help you guys that I am so excited about. It's crazy that I drug my feet on it. But one of the things that I've learned in life is that sometimes situations come when they need to come. Okay. Things come about when it needs to come about. Okay. You would like the link. Okay. Let me, oh no, my, thingy scooched up. Hopefully my template cut out properly, because I didn't realize that it cut wrong. Not cut wrong, but it shifted on me. But that's neither here nor there, or it can be fixed, but it shifted. Hang on, let me get this off of here. Okay, that's why it stopped so quickly too. Okay, that's why it was still making noise back there, because I was like, why is that thing still loud? It should, look what happened. It cut through too much. And so it kind of got hung. I think this part up here is done. Let's look and see. This was the easiest part though. This was the, look, I put too much pressure on the blade because it was cutting through Most of my dots were coming out clean. Yeah, see, that one didn't cut at all yet. It was going to. Let's see if the middle one cut. It did the box, but it didn't go through to the thing yet. Let's see if this cut completely. And it did. So I don't have to cut this one out again. So that's good. And let's check this one down here. See if it cut like it was supposed to. And in most instances, Miss Leela Nelson, a lot of times we don't use our journals to the fullest. In most instances, yeah, that didn't cut all the way at all. There's so much to that rose that's missing. So it didn't finish cutting because it realized that it was off track. So I'm gonna have to cut that again, which is not an issue. That gives me the opportunity to show you something else that I was given. And some of you may already have something that works. Oh, let me grab my mic. Oh, grab these two so that we can be super cute. Cuter. Already cute. Cuter on screen. Where are you guys at? You guys are right here. Let's go settings and Logitech Stream Cam. Okay, so I forgot. Cute. Okay, so let me show you something else that is available. Totally optional. You don't have to have it. And then while I'm showing you that, I'll try and get that link to the planner in the description. Okay. Actually, let me do that first because I'm pretty sure I have the links just like right here. I just need to copy them. And they are. So let's close this one and grab this one and get the URL. And I'm gonna put it in chat now. Okay. StreamYard binder to store templates and embroidery. Okay. Oh, didn't nobody tell me that I was gonna have to be able to see the type with these shades on. Okay. So I put the perfect planner link in the description and it has embroidery in parentheses. So that you'll know that's the one that goes to that digital version of that book I just showed you guys, the planner, right? All right. And so I'm also going to drop that in the chat. What did you miss? Hey, Benny Mac 322. Welcome. Perfect planner. I'm going to put embroidery. And I'm going to drop this in the chat too. Okay. So that's the link to the planner. Okay. And now, hold on, you guys. Hang on a second. And let me show you something else. All right. Now, how can I show this? Hang on. I got to figure out how I can show this without it causing a problem. Let's see. Yeah, because that's not gonna work. How? Hang on, y'all. It just hit me that this is not quite gonna work the way I want it to. Oh, and I gotta cut that template out again. Does anyone have the Brother NQ1700E? If you have the NQ1700E Brother, please put in the chat that you do. All right, maybe this will work. Hold on. Let's shrinky dink, and put this up here. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. I think this is gonna work out really well. I hope. What did I just do? Not that. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to. Oh, here we go. Okay. So here is something else I want to show you guys. Share screen, entire screen. Okay. So many of you guys have asked about a spreadsheet for your rhinestones. And I know for a fact that there are several folks in the group who have graciously shared their rhinestones. Graciously shared their spreadsheets, right? So here's another spreadsheet. This isn't the actual one that you guys are going to get. Thank you, Miss Lena Doyle, and thank you for being a member for 22 months. Holla! Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you very much. So I know you guys have been looking for a spreadsheet for quite some time, right? And so here is a spreadsheet that was shared with me that I'm going to share with you guys. It's on the website under Bling Tools on hotfixfix.store. The reason why it is on hotfixfix.store because there are spreadsheets that are available out there for folks that they can get it and keep up with their rhinestone inventory. So notice this particular one, and I'm going to show you why it's on the website for purchase, mainly because of what went into this. And of course, you know, I'm sure other folks have versions and all of that jazz. But the way this one came to me, I was like, okay, I do like this one, right? Very simple. It's like super simple for somebody like me who is not a spreadsheet person at all, right? So date that it was last purchased can go right here. And this is on Google Docs, Google Spreadsheets. And if you get it off of the website, you'll get a PDF with the link to what you need to click to get this for yourself, okay? The amount purchased, if I click here, you can get, it shows the different amounts that you can purchase on there, right? So you can get the ice chipper, you can do, 50 gross, 100 gross, whatever the case may be, and it's color coded. The rhinestone sizes is here. The price is here. Whether you need to reorder it, yes or no, or whatever is here, and you can put notes. It is already filled with every color that we currently have. Every color that we currently have is already here. Okay. Now, in addition to your rhinestone inventory, which is right here, there's also a tab down here at the bottom. It says other products, which other products will let you know that you can, like if you got a bone brush, if you got a, what's the name of that thing? Scoop. Scoop, beginner's bling kit, the crystal, the strings, shirt rulers, ice boxes, this other stuff is on this other tab. And then what you've already ordered is on the back page. Okay. So this is available to you now on our site. This was made by one of our members. So every purchase of this will go to assist her in her situation, with a lot of forethought that was put into this particular thing. Not saying that anybody else's spreadsheet wasn't a good spreadsheet or that there wasn't forethought put into theirs, but this one touched me very deeply, and so this one is available. Okay, so it's all in trying to help you guys get your plans together. Hey, Almond, it's all a part of trying to help you guys get it together and get things organized so that you can go into all of this crafting and keep it all where it makes sense. And that's the best way I can think to put it right now. Because a lot of times some of this just doesn't make sense, fam, because it can be team too much. Matter of fact, listen, Linda, listen, Linda, listen. Matter of fact, listen, let's not even do that. Listen, Linda, listen. We do a lot. We do a lot. And it don't even look like I'm gonna be able to get to do this flower because it messed up. So I gotta get that going. But we do a lot on this channel and on a lot of the other channels that y'all watch that I know we cross watch each other. I know this for a fact. That's what it is. We're all a big crafty family. We don't always get along, but we're a big crafty family. For the most part, we get along. Try to get along. Right? And so that being the case, you have to keep this stuff organized. And I definitely don't want to, because in the past, I know there were a lot of husbands that was like, oh my God, you're watching her again. Because we would talk about so many different products, so many different machines, so many different pieces of equipment. And you guys are seeing it and you're like, ooh, I want to do that too. Ooh, I like that too. And you go purchase it and had the men folks mad at me, which, it don't bother me because I keep that one mad at me all the time and stay in the doghouse. But the thing is, for you, I also want to help you see these different things that you can have access to and you can use in your crafty endeavors, but let it make sense. Don't, unless you got it like that. If you got it like that, fam, spend that money, okay? But if you don't have it like that, make it make sense. Do it in a certain succession and sequential, so to speak. So, like, for instance, me and Mr. McQuackins had a discussion about this, and I'm gonna talk about this while I get this template together so that I can cut it out again and hopefully, oh, that's what's wrong. My Corel Draw is down. I don't know why. Hopefully we'll bling it tonight. I'm getting ready to cut it. So me and the mister were talking about this. When it comes to embroidery versus bling, I know a lot of times folks are like, oh, she talking about bling again. I don't want to talk about bling. She used to do embroidery all the time. I don't want to talk about embroidery. We need to do embroidery. I miss embroidery. I understand that. I totally get it. Embroidery was my first love. Embroidery was what started this channel. However, what I've learned through the last 3-4 years is when it comes to making a decision about making money, not for me, but for you guys, when it comes to a decision of what's the best option that I can use to make quick money or make a business out of it a lot easier, the rhinestones beat out the embroidery every time, which is why more people tune in for the rhinestones than they do for the embroidery. Because an embroidery machine, the cheapest embroidery machine or the most affordable embroidery machine that's not used, that's brand new, is the machine that I have behind me on the floor from Walmart, and it's like $400 plus, right? And that is a little 4x4 embroidery machine. And most people who spring for that 4x4 embroidery machine are like, that's not big enough. They want bigger because they want to do the bigger projects. So that steps you up to the 5x7 machine, which right now runs about $800 ish. Okay, that's just the machine, fam. That's not the stabilizer. That's not the thread. That's not the embroidery designs. That's not none of that. Whereas with rhinestones, you can go to highfixfix.store, grab a $16 chip of rhinestones. Your crickets right now are super affordable because the newer machines are starting to come up and it's driving the older machine prices down. You can grab the tools, the flock and stuff off of the website. Grab you a blank shirt from Michael. You could get the Juliet from Michael's or the cricket from Michael's. You can get the shirt. You see what I'm saying? And you can start hustling right then. And there's not as steep a learning curve. So when you're talking about planning and making plans to make money, and you see these different projects that are out there that people are doing, it's not that you can't do them and you can't do them all, but you need to make plans to grab the one that makes the best financial sense for you. And if this is something that you're like, you know what, the kids are grown, I just lost my job, I ain't married no more. My man left me. So it's just on me to pay these bills. and you need to make money on the side like right away, embroidery ain't it. In most instances, unless you got somebody that's got a machine or you already got a machine, it's not going to be embroidery. Now, embroidery will last you for the longer term. I will say that. Embroidery has a more professional business sense space where you will make money commercially way faster than you will with rhinestones, because most of your businesses, they embroider their shirts, they don't get their shirts bling. So a lot of it depends on what your outlook is and what you're trying to build up to. But you can start with the rhinestones with your basic customer base and then save your profits from off of that to step into the embroidery arena. You can. So all I'm doing, I don't want you to come into this channel and you're like, oh shoot, I have to buy this machine. I have to have the Romeo. I have to have the Juliet. I have to have the graphic. No, you don't have to have none of this. You can use what you have and make money. But the thing is, I'm presenting you with all of these different crafts that you can choose to get into if you want to, if you can afford to, and use it to help fund your next steps. So you might not want to like get into business, but if you're looking at using the crafts that you already have to make the money that you need to pay for the crafts that you want to get into, you're gonna have to make some money. You're gonna have, I mean, you got to hustle unless you have a 9 to 5 that's funding, or a man, sugar daddy, sugar daddy, to help fund your crafting habits, So that's what this is all about. Planning it all out, laying your chips out so that you can see what you're dealing with. And then you got a Cricut, you have some vinyl laying around, you have sublimation ink. You don't have the sawgrass, but you do have, the Epson printer that you put the sublimation ink in, so you can make some money on the side with that. But do I really want to add rhinestones to that? Only you can answer that question. That's a you question to answer. Do you want to add rhinestones to that? That's a you question. Some of you in here who started with me with embroidery, all you have is embroidery. You might not want to do rhinestones. I get it. I'm okay with that because fam, that's your craft room, not mine. So I'm just here showing people what a lot of folks want to see, and they do want to see the rhinestones and how they can make money off of it because it's super cute and it's not super difficult to do. Okay, so now that I'm done with that soapbox, we're gonna go back to super cool Eve, get away from soapbox Eve, and I'm gonna figure out what the heck is going on with my Corel and why it has crashed on me so that I can't even finish cutting out my darn thing. And hubby tells me all the time, cut my stuff out before the show so that when I come on the show, all I got to do is start brushing. What did I do? I didn't, but there was a reason why. I had to get some information before the show that there we go. It finally closed. Yeah, that was what the issue was. That I needed to make sure of something before I came onto the show and start talking about something, and then be like, oh, by the way, I can't give you access to that. And that would kind of suck. I don't like that when people do that. So I don't want to do that to you. Okay, so let's get Corel back open and see if we can't get it to work. And then hopefully we can brush in this beautiful rose with some gorgeous red chrome rhinestones, new color chrome rhinestones that we have, and some beautiful green chrome rhinestones, and possibly even our Aurum AB, possibly. Okay. So hopefully Corel won't crash on me again. I'm gonna have to put all of this out. But fortunately, oh, you know what? The greenery did cut. So we'll do the greenery since it's already there. And then we'll work on, while doing the greenery, we will cut out the rest of the rows, right? And so let's import that design again. And then we'll get the cutting out the rose head and the outline. Even though we really don't even have to do the outline, but it is super pretty. It's super pretty. Okay, so it was supposed to be 10 by 13. So let's grab this, and I'm going to make sure this is padlock is locked. Like I told you, we're going to turn this to 10 so that turns 13. We'll scooch this over. We'll delete the rest of that. And then we'll ungroup objects. And here's the rose head. That did not cut. We got the greenery, and the rose did not cut. Outline did not cut. Sweet. So I'm going to use, nope, I'm not going to use that. All right, you guys. So bloop, ungroup all objects, ungroup all objects. Let's see what's next. That's that. Change it up so that y'all won't be bored. Oh, I love it. See, I don't even have to do this. I don't have to do this because I don't have to add nothing. I just look at you. You like that, right? Because that's how I feel about you. That's how I feel about you. Okay. So let me draw a box around this, and then we will send this to the Graph Tech. Oops. Let's do this, and I apologize again for this. I mean, y'all know how it is when we go live. Craziness happens. Now, this rose would be really pretty on a jean jacket. I've missed everything so far, but PayPal is back. Sending the gremlins. I'm so sorry if you said. No worries, Dennis. It happens. It happens. It's okay. And the cool thing is we've been buying for so long from Rhinestone Mechanic. We're aware. You know, it's not always crazy. Let me check again because someone is saying the link is not there for the planner, and I put it in there. Let me go to my channel. Where? Oh, there it is. Let's go here. Let me check the Dooflachies Perfect Planner. It's there, but it did not do the HTTPS. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know why it didn't. It usually does. So let's go HTTP, blah, blah, and hopefully that'll fix it. I don't know why the HTTP didn't come over. All right, so let me refresh and see if it worked. Carol Coleman, thank you so much for the soup chat. Look at him. Tyler, yes, honey. Yes. I need one with bells that ring. You know, I need to get one with bells. So like I said, if you hang on, okay, the planner link works now. Sorry about that. If you hang on a little bit longer towards the end of the show in another roughly 37 minutes, then I will do a giveaway of 2 pair of these super cool shades. If you do not live in the US, you will not be able to participate in this because I'm not exporting these. And if you have epilepsy, please don't get these shades from me because I ain't trying to make nobody fall out. Okay. All right. So that is cutting. So let's switch over to the bling table and we will get to working on the rose stem since that is cut out. And I do have green chrome already right here. All right. Let's grab the green chrome. Looking real super pretty. Look at that green chrome blinging in that box. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody come and look at this. I ain't even brushed it in yet and it's acting up. Okay, let me get, not you. Let me get a template thing. And we also do sell these chopping mats. Our chopping mats are an inch bigger on both sides than the one, and they're sturdier than the ones at Dollar Tree. But you can go to Dollar Tree and get cutting mats, okay? Just FYI. It's not the only place to get them, okay? Let's put this up there so that y'all can see the love that I do have for you. And we're going to put this right here. Okay. rid of trash. And let's grab this. So FYI, I definitely want to re-emphasize that a newsletter did go out last week, or was it this past week? The Rhinestone newsletter did go out. So if you don't see the newsletter in your inbox, please check your spam, or alternatively, you can go onto our Facebook page or here on YouTube in the community tab and click the link for the link takes you directly to the newsletter, where even if you don't want to sign up for the newsletter is there and you have access to it. Now, I will also add this. The Mr. and I are also working on another project that will give you guys a forewarning. Like, it'll probably go out like the newsletter, or it'll be on the website. I haven't 100% finalized that, where you will know the trending rhinestone colors that you, well, not trending, the projected rhinestone colors that you may want to focus on with every buy-in. Okay, and I really want to include that in the newsletters, but the problem is sometimes those newsletters wind up being a little challenging to get them out on time. But when I can get them out like I want to let you guys know of the colors that you might want to focus on for the buy-in, or go ahead and grab in the highfixfix.store. So here's the thing: if you're looking to grab some pinks and some reds and some stuff to do with the designs that Rhinestone Mechanic had last week, then you will need to get those in the highfixfix.store so that you'll have them in time for the 1st of February. That did not. Where's my what do you call that thing? The pick. I'm just gonna use this one right now. That did not lead. Well. We're gonna put that right there. So if you're looking to get those colors, then I will grab them in the highfixfix.store, because buying them in the buy-in, unless you're fine with taking the chance of getting it, after the middle of February, then you can wait. I'm not gonna say you can't, but highfixfix.store will have the pinks and the purples and all that jazz available, and the chromes are already available. But if you're going beyond February and you're ready to get your next purchase season on, then you're looking at March. So your spring colors, the chromes. Oh man, this is annoying. I should have picked this out. Paid attention. Your chromes are perfect for the springy season. The opals are hot during the spring season. What other colors? You also can go ahead and pre-plan for your summer colors as well. So that's like your neons, your reds, your chrome type colors, and blue, red, white, and blue colors, your summer, type bright and bold colors. So just keep that in mind. We'll have like a little list that should be helpful to help folks know what colors they want to focus on when they do the buy-in. You don't have to, but just trying to be helpful and help you get ahead of the, like I said, the shopping season, if that's something that you intend to do. Because a lot of times also the designs that our designers are coming out with, those designs a lot of times are based on they show them with certain seasons in mind. Like, for instance, I'm gonna show you one that I absolutely love. And here in a sec, once I get this, I'm gonna use some used tape. I shouldn't, but I am. Let's grab this chrome. Oh, and another thing, if you're finding out that your stones are flipping over when you go to pick them up, they flip over a lot, get a dryer sheet and keep a dryer sheet near you. Rub it in your hands and rub your surface, and that'll hopefully help you with that, because static electricity is not our friend when it comes to your rhinestones. So here's our green leaves, and look at that. Graphy is so dad bling fast. The graphy is done, y'all. Graphy is over there like, what? You thought I was gonna blink? No, fam, I didn't think you was gonna blink, but Corel sure did. All right, so there's that one, that layer. So we're gonna set this over here, and I'm gonna slide this to the side. And let me show you this shirt real quick. I took it off the other day for a photo opportunity with a different shirt, so I had to take it off. But here's an example of how, whoops, even though technically, well, no, because it fits for fall as well. But like, here is Marilyn's design that I did the other day. And look at that. Y'all, this is ridiculous. The bling on this is ridiculous, but look at how simple the design is, how beautifully simple. Just like it can get no perfecter than this, because you have, so down here we have our I don't even remember what colors I use, y'all. That's a darn shame. So up here, I remember, was Hot Sun. The outline is Aurum, and this is Tangerine AB is what this is. Tangerine AB. Okay. So if you're going to be making shirts like this for the cozy season, then you want to prepare for with your warm season colors, like your browns and your golds and stuff like that. But you actually can flip that around, because even though right now we're in the cold season, in the cozy season, you could also do your blues along with that, because it's cozy, yes, but it's also showing like what's that Let It Go cartoon? I can't think of it. Elsa. I don't know the name of the cartoon, because I just but you know the whole premise of that cartoon is like your blues and your silvers and your whites and because it's the winter time, so you can use those colors with this too. But you want frozen. Thank you, Marilyn. You can plan ahead and then get the colors that you need to promote a certain design theme, and then sell shirts that way. But I keep telling y'all, if you're going to do these designs and you want to sell designs, then you need to promote your designs. How do you promote your designs? I've been telling y'all for a long time. You make your design, right? Like I'm doing now. Find you a super cute shirt that looks good on you, and then get you a cell phone, turn it on selfie, find somebody to boo up with, make it look super cute. Have them staring off into the distance with that smolder look, model smolder look, and then you booed up beside them looking dead in the camera and cheesing with your bling on the front of your shirt. Snap that picture and post it and sell you some shirts. I'm just saying. Sell you some shirts. Sell them. Okay, so all of them didn't come out, but at least it didn't cut through my paper this time. And then this up here is the outline. Let's see if our outline comes clean. Mostly holler. I know I see one right there. Okay, so there's our outline. So I'm going to do the lazy thing, and I'm going to combine these templates on the chopping mat. Whoops, I tore it, but that's not that big of a deal because we put it on a chopping mat. Okay. And I meant to be a little quicker than that so that it wouldn't stick like that. Let's see. That's everybody. So even though it did tear right there when I was taking it off the mat, it don't matter, because when we put it back on this plastic, it's going to lay and it's going to stay. I'm not moving it anymore. so it doesn't hurt anything that it was torn. I just needed to make sure that when it lays down with the holes like they're supposed to be. And it did. Okay. So you can't see where it tore. Holler. Okay. So that's the outline. And here's the rose head. Now, some of these, as you see, did not weed. So we're just going to get us a lint roller, and I'm holding it, you know, and I'm just going to lightly tap against it as quick as I possibly can, because if you just lay it on there, then it's going to stick and you're going to be upset. And I'm, you know, hopefully you won't be upset. I wasn't upset a minute ago when it stuck. You just take your time, peel it off. Period. Not a issue. And sometimes it will still stick, but it is what it is. Okay. So let's put this right there. Keep trying to find a clean, semi-clean spot on the transfer tape, because what will happen is if you keep sticking in one area where dots are, then the dots will stick back to the it's retarded. I just so yeah, just keep tabbing in clear spaces on the lint roller, and that'll help you weed. Because what I don't like, I never have, and y'all know this for a fact if you've been watching me for a while, I don't like these dots getting stuck to my fingers because it creeps me out. And so this lint roller has saved me from being creeped out many times. How much time we got left? Nice. 23 minutes. Okay. And like I said, as soon as we're done with this, we will, look there. Got a dot on my finger. I meant to show y'all, I meant to post a picture in my Facebook group that I was out having coffee the other day with Mr. We went to breakfast, and something was getting on my, I just could not figure out what was getting on my nerves so bad. I went to go put the coffee cup to my mouth and saw a purple dot on my hand. And I was like, you dot, why are you here? You're not supposed to be here at breakfast. It's like them dots, just as long as I don't find them in certain places, I'll be all right. But you know, on my fingers, I definitely just don't like dots touching me. All right, and then the last few are up here. Let's get these out, and that looks like that's about it. Let's go right there. Yep, and boom. Nope, one more. Looks like one more right there. Okay. And then there's two more. Let's see. And then that'll be it. One right there. And where was the other one? Right there. All right. So here's the rose. Now I put the outline back here. So I'm going to put, where did I get my big lint roller from? This one came from Sam's. It's from Sam's. They come in a 3, 4, 5 pack, some kind of pack. A bunch of pack at Sam's. It comes in a bunch of pack. Graph text settings. Ooh. It says speed 40, force 30. A speed of 40 and a force of 30. But the force of 30, be careful with that, because that's not what I originally used. It's at 30 right now because my blade is worn down and I need to get a new blade, and I still haven't ordered those blades, but I increased the pressure and it allowed me to continue to keep using that blade even though it's worn down some. Okay. But I definitely need to order some more blades. So I was going to use the red chrome, but because I chose to go fuchsia with my nails today, I'm doing fuchsia chrome because a pink rose is pretty as well as a red rose. So hello, we going with pink. All right. And Again, this is one of the $5 designs on the Rhinestone Mechanic this week. Oh, y'all, fam. So, okay. Again, let me go back over some stuff that we've been talking about. The Crafting for Profit camp is about to kick off again. Tickets are now on sale. I am selling tickets. I am one of the instructors showing how to use rhinestones to make money. So if you're interested, the link is in the description below. There's a free ticket option and there's an all access pass option. So you can choose whichever one. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever makes the most sense for you. And what my specific class will do again is to show using rhinestones to add value of an item for sale to your business. Okay. But there's over 30 classes available over 3 days, and you can use the free ticket to watch during those 3 days, or you can buy the all access pass, and that'll allow you to watch those classes at your leisure, and then rewatch them later if you need to. So just keep that in mind. There's an all access pass, which also comes with extra bonus goodies. But then there's also a free ticket that you can get. And again, I am one of the instructors that is presenting in the Crafting for Profit camp. And it will be from the 25th through 27th of January, but tickets are now on sale. They went on sale last week. And like I said, the link is in the description below. So if you would like to participate, please click the link and grab that. It's good because there's a lot of classes in there that I think will be very helpful to anyone that's trying to start a business or maintain a business. I mean, you might already have your business up and going, and somebody is giving you a little bit of a, extra benefit that you might not have had before. Like one of the classes is in regards to using AI, and that artificial intelligence, y'all. And in a lot of ways, I don't like it because of how one situation I see it used all the time. But for the most part, I love it. It is very helpful, and it can make some jobs very easy. Yeah, I thought that's what this was. Let's see if I can pull this apart. For the Crafting for Profit classes, will I get to keep the classes forever, Kelly? The information on that is in the description of the Crafting for Profit camp. It will be listed on the all access pass on how long your access is for it, because I honestly don't know. I don't know. I apologize. I don't know. Y'all, I shifted this. That is crazy. It happens. And I don't have static in here. So my stone shifted right here a little bit. Also, in addition to the did that come out? Yeah, that came out too. In addition to the Crafting for Profit camp, I will have a journal page for your planner, your crafty planners, that you might be putting together with Delonda, or if you making your own planner just because you want to make a planner. I'll have a page for printing out for doing rhinestone projects. Like for instance, with this one, I never showed it to you. I never showed it to you. I need to show it to you. Denicia, will there be any chances of asking questions with either of the tickets? Yeah, in the Facebook group. They have a whole Facebook group that you can join to ask any questions you feel you might need or want to ask. Yes. Yes, they do, girl. Yes, they do. For now, I'll probably do a separate video on the page to the planner since I don't have my stuff together completely. But it's a page that you can put in your planner for a project like this. And for instance, I could say I'm doing a rose. I can put where I got the design from. I can put, I use SS10 green chrome and I use SS10 fuchsia chrome. You know, the whole nine is very helpful. Also, I wasn't going to say anything about the embroidery NQ1700. Someone in here asked if anybody had it. And so I said, you know, if you have one, let us know in the chat, because somebody is wanting to ask questions about it. I apologize. I guess I thought I said that, but I probably didn't, because I got so much I was trying to talk about. Okay. I'm missing 2 stones. Let me see. Is this a fuchsia? Yes, it is. So I'll put that right here. And then this other fuchsia, I don't know where it's at. So, and I've already put the rubber band on it. So we're going to leave well enough alone. All right. And I'm going to put this down. Hey, Greater Calvary Baptist Church. Welcome. Yeah, no worries, Andrea. So here is our, why is that by itself? Oh, because it shifted? Because it shifted. Here is the head of our rose. Okay. You got your free ticket, EJs? Yas. That's what's up. Okay, so here's the head of the rose. There's the rose stem. So let's move this over. All right, and then let's flip it over and we will do the outline. I don't have the heat press on. I don't know who was in charge of telling me that the heat press needed to be turned on, but guess what? You did not tell me. And that's a shame. Knowing full well I need to know for myself, huh? I don't know that this is enough. I may not have enough. This is my arm AB. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, it is too. I bought more. Yay. Arm AB is another new color. Super beautiful. Like super, super duper beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoy getting the Arm AB in the buy-in, because it will be in the buy-in. If you got the newsletter, then you would see that in the newsletter. Oh, also we will be, you know, like I said, getting probably an additional newsletter or something out to you guys, letting you know what colors you want to look out for the seasons upcoming, so that you can plan properly. You also can put that in your planners. And you also could put it in the digital link to that Google spreadsheet. You could put, because there was a section where you could put in what you were planning to purchase, or what you needed to purchase. And that can be, your upcoming colors can be there as well. So, yes. All right. And then what else did we talk about? I want to remind, just in case, for those who came in a little bit later, welcome to those who might have come in a little bit later. Let's see, we talked about the all access pass. We talked about the spreadsheet briefly. That's available on hotfixfix.store, so to help you keep up with your rhinestone inventory if you don't already have a spreadsheet. If you don't already have one, okay? If you have one and it's working for you, absolutely awesome sauce. Great. Glad to hear it. Oh, I also showed you guys my storage for my rhinestone templates. So if you want to see that again, just let me know. The link to that is in the description below. I got them from off of Amazon and they are very helpful. I do like them a lot, actually. So that was a good call, because sometimes I'm like, ooh, this is a good idea, and I go to use it and it's like, I mean, that's a good idea, but you know, no, this one was a good idea. I do like storing my templates right there. Why does it sound like somebody is outside? I hope not. All right. Unless, of course, it is baby Delando, and he is always welcome with him cute self. All right. So there's 2 right there. I saw right off. And when I brush in my stones, I like to rub my hand over the template, because what it'll do, like you see, or may not see, but hopefully you can see, it knocks loose stones out of place, and it lets me know that oh, I just felt one. There it is. It knocks loose stones out of place so that I don't have extra stones just sitting on my template, and helps me. Okay. All right, there's my outline. Okay. So let's pick these up. How do you become a member to be able to, Maria? So when the buy-in opens, we'll probably turn the site on here in a couple of days so that you can, start making plans for the buy-in. But you sign in with your email address, my dear. And when you sign in with your email address, then you'll be able to shop, and you just go into the website and you purchase just like you would purchase on just about any other website. And it will allow you to buy under your email. There's no special code, no extra price. And I'm gonna have to do a listen, Linda, listen, but I got 8 minutes. For our website from now on, if you make a purchase on either one of the websites and it's over $100 in your subtotal before taxes, then it is free shipping. So we are also offering free shipping for orders over $100. And if you purchase the 50-yard roll of flock, the price of that has changed as well. So, keep that in mind. Let me grab a shirt real quick. I took my shirts out of here. We're going to do a white shirt this time. We've been doing black. Why did the heat press not cut on, y'all? That is a darn shame. Good thing is it heats up quick. So, all right. So here's a white shirt. We're going to do the chrome on here. All right. Let me pick this up before I mess that up, and then I'll be upset at myself. And also, where's the or no, it'll be on buy-in, but right now the buy-in is not open for another week. So we don't have the site turned on right now. It's not turned on at the moment because it's not on. So it'll be on here by the end of this week. I'll go ahead and open it by the end of the week. Okay. It'll be open, and then you can look at the prices and figure out, make plans for when the buy-in actually starts on the 25th. Okay. But you can purchase stones now, just not wholesale. You can purchase stones now on highfixfix.store. Okay. Super pretty. Super, super, super pretty. Okay. Let's put this on. Let me make sure my stuff didn't flip over. Okay. All right. So here is the rose outline. Okay. So when you do rhinestone templates, if you purchase this from you can't purchase this from our website, but when you purchase this from Dennis's, it comes with the 3 different parts to it, and then we layer them together. And that's what we'll be doing here in a moment. I'm going to have to pre-press my shirt. If you go to the babiesbooty.store, there will be a link for both the buy-in and the buy now. The babiesbooty.store. And as I've mentioned in the past many times, because it annoys me, and yet I haven't fixed it yet. My heat press doesn't have a camera on it yet, so I apologize. I'm gonna lint roll over here off camera on the heat press. I'm lint rolling the shirt, and then I'm going to, once it heats up, it's at 242 right now, and I need it to be at 350. Once it's at 350, I will pre-press the shirt. Kevin, yay! Oh no, I'm not going to Long Beach this year. I wish I could, but I had some things come up, and so I can't swing going to Long Beach. Can't swing them tickets. Not this time. Hopefully next year. Hopefully next year. So let me go over something. No, 50, 10, 56. I think we covered everything. We'll give the two of these away. Hopefully they work. I haven't opened them. I got them from CVS. So let me know if you get them and you plug them up and charge them and then they don't turn on or something, and then I can send you the digital receipt or something. I don't know. But we'll give two of these super cool shades away. But I got them from CVS. I don't know if your CVS will still have them or not. I think it was like a holiday thing of little off the wall gifts that you can get for people for the holidays. I don't know. But if you purchase this rose, here's the outline. Here are the leaves that we will layer. And then here's the head of the rose. Don't make me sing. Some say love, it is a river. Sounding horrible. Do I feel Long Beach is worth going? Yes, of course. I love trade shows. Fam, if I had the money for the tickets, I would be there, front and center, for the tickets and the hotel and the travel. Let's make sure we understand, because you talking about traveling from one end of the country to the other, and that costs a little bit more than just going up and down the East Coast. But yes, I definitely feel like it's worth going, because especially if you are trying to make this, whether it's your stones, your embroidery, your vinyl, your sublimation, no matter what avenue of any of what we show, laser, any of that, no matter which one of these you're doing, if you're trying to make this a business, then you need to be at you need to be at all the expos that you can be at. You need to be there, because that's how you connect with new vendors. That's how you find options for maybe a more affordable shirt blanks supplier, or how you find the latest and greatest for cutters, the latest and greatest for sublimation, the latest and greatest for DTF. That's how you find out about that stuff. The trade shows bring you the latest and greatest before anywhere else. Okay. That's what the trade shows are for. Why are rhinestones stuck? Okay, so let's get started. Let's bling this shirt, and then we will do a giveaway for those shades. Okay, so the outline is going to help me line this up. This is a pretty big design. If you don't know the armpits of a t-shirt, the armpits bring you around to the center chest. So right there in the middle of the boobs, okay? Unless the boobs aren't up no more. But anyway, that's a different story. So the middle of the boobs is right here. So you kind of want to center your design, center chest. Some people like them up high, a design up high. I'm not super fan of that, but this is a longer design, so it is going to come up a little bit higher, okay? Yes, Kelly, we have turned logos into a rhinestone design. If I had it right here in front of me, I would show you. I've done for a restaurant, couple of restaurants actually, I've done rhinestone logos. A lot of it depends on how complicated the logo is, and you would need to find a rhinestone designer that would be willing to do that for you. I don't do custom rhinestone designs for people. Rhinestone Mechanic has, and he is in the chat now. If you go on his website, rhinestonemechanic.com, where you click the link in the description, then I believe there's a form you can fill out for a custom design. All right, so here's the outline. So let's go ahead and press it. I got this from G as in girl, S as in Sam. the number 2, gs2awards.com. They sell wood that you can use in your laser cutting machine. And that's what this wood is. That's what this wood is. Right, Sheila. That's where the chest should be. Okay, should be. But this is just like a 3mm wood board that I can use in my laser machine. But right now I'm using it to protect this cutting mat because it's super heat sensitive and it'll warp if I put heat on it. So I try not to do that. So that's what the board is there for. All right. So here is the outline. Super pretty. Let's do the peel reveal. Peel reveal. Okay. Now, the other thing about peeling your rhinestone transfer tape to leave the rhinestones behind, as you saw, sometimes it can stretch the shirt. So just be careful. There's nothing wrong with the design. It's just your shirt has stretched. So just kind of make sure you peel it hot. So the likelihood of your fabric stretching is less. So peel it hot. Peel your rhinestones hot. Our rhinestones should press on medium to firm pressure, 350 degrees for 12 to 15 seconds. Now, our new Chrome Volcano, I would press for closer to 20 to 30 seconds, somewhere in there, and definitely firm pressure. So you want to layer this within the outline as best as you can. See, it didn't stretch it out so bad that I couldn't outline that shirt. Now, if this was cut a certain way, I could go ahead and press this too, but it's not. So I'm going to press these separate, okay? What size is that board? I want to say 15 by something. Hold on. I'll measure it. This board is 19 by 12. 19 by 12. So when I put, no, Kelly, you didn't miss it. I'm going to go ahead and link it in the Facebook group. I'm not going to link it on here. I'll link it on here later, but I'm going to put it in the Facebook group first. Okay? Because I forgot to link it. I forgot to link it. But again, I'm glad you asked, because on that page we can put that we use green chrome. We can put that we used Arum AB, and then we can put that we use fuchsia chrome on a white extra large t-shirt, so that if your customer is like, "Ooh, I love that shirt. My sister, she loved it, and now my sister wants one," then you know exactly what you used so that you could duplicate the shirt. The board is at gs2awards.com. I can put, if somebody will drop that in the chat, or if you give me a moment, I'll put it in the chat here in a little bit if I don't forget when I go to do the giveaway. All right. And so here is the rose head. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. And then we'll show you the chrome stones that are super pretty. They are in the hotfixfix.store right now, but you can get them in the buy-in come the 25th of your smolder look. The smolder look is, I'll show you the smolder look when we get back to the camera. Y'all might not like my smolder look, but I'm gonna show you the smolder look. Okay, you got to have it though. You know, the boo thing got to have a smolder look when you go to, you know, that's the smolder look is like your well, no, runway look is kind of like that blank stare type situation. All right, so here is the peel reveal. Absolutely beautiful on this shirt. Okay. And let's lift this up and show you the chrome. So here is the fuchsia chrome and the green chrome. And the outline is the gold AB. How much should that finished product cost? It depends on the cost of the stones that you use, the cost of your blank, and your time involved. Andrea. So in the class that is in the link in the description, I go over all of that. How to price your products, your finished products. But generally it's based on how much the stones are that you use. So like however many, if this was 500 stones, it's not, it could be 500 total stones. And then we multiply how many stones it is by a base price, roughly 30 cents a stone, something like that. And then we calculate for the cost of the shirt, and that's usually how it goes. But there's a better breakdown in the class. Okay. Arum AB, green chrome, and fuchsia chrome. Okay. All right, you guys. So the shades like it. So let's go do a giveaway of more shades. Okay. And then we will show the let's see, what does it say? Nah, we don't want to do that one. We don't want to do that one. There we go. We're gonna do this one. All right. So we did the shirt, and where are my shades at? They're right there. Okay, cool. Oh, microphone. I knew I was leaving something. That's why I was like, I was trying to count down and count everything. And then we will get out of y'all's hair for tonight because I'm already over time and didn't realize it. Okay, so real quick, we're going to do a giveaway of these two, and I'm going to show you the shirt. Unfortunately, I only have this in an extra large. I was going to do a giveaway, but I only have it in extra large, and I didn't do a do it on a tote bag. But there's that fuchsia chrome. This is in the dark, just using barely the light from my computer monitor, no other light on at all. And you see the bling of the chrome on that rose head, that's fuchsia, and then the green chrome, and then the Arum AB is on there as well. Look at that. Super, super pretty. That is absolutely beautiful. So, and this is on a white shirt. So a lot of times, yes, I did pre-press, Naomi. A lot of times when we put them on white, you know, the white kind of takes away from the bling of the stones. But with the chromes, they don't. They really don't, y'all. The chrome actually acts up on white as well. So I want to show you guys that. And then now let's pull up StreamYard giveaway tool, and then we will do that, and then we'll end the show. Okay. So let's present. Let's share screen, and then we will do the giveaway. So on here, let's just do let's do LED. It's easy. LED for the LED glasses. We have 2 pair that we'll give away. U.S. residents only. I mentioned that earlier. U.S. residents only. And you need to be sure that you are, let's see, do you have to be 18 or older? I don't think you got to be 18. But we'll give away the LED stunner shades. Holler. So yeah, love these. They're super cool. I love them. Love it. Yeah, bomb.com. Okay. So thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. It was a lot of fun. As I mentioned earlier, you guys, just keep in mind, this is, you know, our whole goal is to help you with your business endeavors, with your crafting. Even if you don't want to sell anything right now, our whole thing is to get you guys set up in such a way that it helps you if you need to transition into doing a business. If you don't need to transition into it later, it's okay, but you'll already be set up for it, boo. What? talk about ahead of the curve. Yes, you will be ahead of the curve. So it's just a matter of planning, getting everything in place that you need to do to get you together, all the way together. And it just fits in with the theme of several other crafters, in getting a planning together, making sure all of your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted, so that you know what you used with what project and know what steps you need to take in order to complete a different project or any other kind of project. So, just go ahead, follow these other crafters out there who are trying to help you get it together as well. And, use the advice that's there available to you to the best of your ability, and take what you need and make you better. So 2024, better than before, is what we're going for here in, for our website, for our personal business, and for our business dealings. We want to be better than before. So in order to do that, sometimes it takes pre-planning. All right, we got 89 entries. And so we're going to go ahead and hit draw. Again, this is for LED, these flashy glasses that I got on. I have 2 extra pair, and we'll give them away. So the first winner, please email me at my email address, DIY with T. Go ahead and please shoot me an email address to thebabiesbooty@gmail.com. thebabiesbooty@gmail.com with your name, your mailing address, and your information so that I can get these in the mail. Congratulations. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. And so we're going to draw that same LED again. We're not going to change it. So let's go ahead and draw again. Same word. So you don't have to type nothing else if you don't want to. And the next winner is going to be Danny Crafts USA. So yes, honey, send me an email now, fam. Holla. Yes, honey. Yeah. So send me your name, your mailing address to thebabiesbooty@gmail.com. Let me put that up now. Miss Sharon Davenport, thank you so very much for the super chat. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. So thank y'all. Tonight was a lot of fun. Hey, you know what? Let's do this again. Hold on. I got an extra large shirt with the chrome rose on it. Let's go and do the word chrome. And let's go ahead and give this. It's an extra large white chrome, extra large white t-shirt, so that I can give this away as well. I don't want to have a bunch of I got so many shirts out. It's ridiculous. So many shirts. It's ridiculous. It's sad. So let's go ahead and give this t-shirt away as well. Shoot me your name and mailing address if you win, and I will get this out to you ASAP. But you have to email me at thebabiesbooty@gmail.com. If I don't get an email there in the next 48 hours, then you have forfeited whatever you've won, because I'll forget about it if it goes any longer than that. I promise I will. And then you'll be emailing, I didn't get my prize. Look, fam, 48 hours. 48 hours. I just can't. Okay. So hopefully that's all right with you guys. And then Dee Dee, I will show that here before I get off, because they're right there on the thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw for the word chrome while I grab this book from over here. And the winner is Akila 1011. Yes, honey. Yes, that's what's up. So shoot me an email, Akila, to thebabiesbooty@gmail.com, and then I will get you the chrome shirt. So in the subject line for the other 2 winners, Danny and T, just put LED glasses, and then for you, Akila, put chrome rose t-shirt, and I will get those out to you. Robin S, thank you so much for the super. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. So you guys, real quick, here is the binder. The link is in the description I don't think you have to have blue, but it was blue. I don't care the color. And here are the templates. It has an opening at the top of each page, and I just slid the templates in. If your template is a little bit too big, then sometimes you can trim the sizes. In most instances, the templates can be the side of the plastic can be cut down. But these are in here on the plastic mats. These are not just stuck inside the book. This is actually, let's open up this one and see. Here's the see them, they're on the plastic. They're actually on the plastic mat and slid down in the page. And these are sturdy pages. Like, I have not torn a page yet, putting the sharp edges of the cut mats that I've cut down in here. And all I got to do is flip through to find the template that I'm looking for, or you can have forethought and put you what they call index of what templates you have in the book over here on the front or on the front. It's up to you how you want to do it, but you need to make it where it's organized and makes sense for you. Okay. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. For those of you in the hoop group, please keep an idea. No, it's not 11. What is this, 11 by 17? Do it even have a size on there, fam? I don't know. Whatever the link is in the description should take you directly to the one that I purchased. So I think it is 11 by 17. No, mine is 12 by something. Mine is 12 by something. Hold on. Let me find it real quick. No, it is 11 by 17. I apologize. It's 11 by 17. I was wrong. It's 11 by 17. Yeah, 11 by 17, because the 12 by 18 would have fit my other, my bigger template mats. So I don't have the 12 by 18. I should get it though for my larger templates. But anyway, I digress. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining in on the giveaway for the glasses and for the t-shirt. Also, please, if you're in our Facebook group for now, keep an eye out for the link for the Rhinestone planning page. It will be free. You can just click on it, go download it from off of my Google Drive, and then just print it out and use it in your planner books. And then also on our website, highfixfix.store, there's a link to a Google Sheets link where you can click on it and keep your inventory online. You just keep it in your personal Google Sheets drive or wherever you store it, and then you can update it as you purchase stones or whatever, however you want to do it. You can also add to it. It's super cool, easy to use, love it. Then what else did we talk about? Don't forget the Crafting for Profit Camp. It is free 3-day event to teach you about taking your crafting and turning it into a business and making a profit, right? So the link to that is in the description. There's a free ticket and there's an all access ticket. You can choose whichever route you want to go. It's up to you. And then in addition to that, I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but guess what? It's gonna have to be all right, boo, because I'm ready to go to bed. So you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. As you see, it was a fantastic, like, the knowledge tonight. That's where we at. That's why the shades is on that. But at the end of the day, I want you to know that this is where we're trying to get you. We trying to get you to go get that money. Okay. So we hope you enjoyed the show. I look forward to seeing you all on our next adventure. And until the next time we see you all, we hope you have happy money making and planning. Happy money making and planning. That sounds good. All right, you guys, have a good night. Bye. How would you define luxury? Your purchase of our rhinestones has put extravagance right at your fingertips. Here at the Baby's Booty, we are taking the standard of luxury and bringing it directly to you. Introducing the perfect companion to your luxe rhinestones, the Baby's Booty ice boxes. Our ice boxes are in the perfect sizes to complement your order. Each color in your purchase will be labeled and packaged in these elegant acrylic boxes, ready to display your luxury stones for everyone to see. The Baby's Booty Icebox, where our bling is the finer thing.